sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say, every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up here if it's so dangerous? Well, we stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? Well, that I can tell you in a word. Tradition! 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 We've kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes, for instance. We always keep our heads covered. And we always wear a little prayer shawl. And this shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? Well, I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayer, and has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home. The Papa!
And most important, our beloved Rabbi!
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar, of course.
so far they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse, and he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we all live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse. It was a mule. It was a horse. It was a mule. It was a horse.
Tradition! Without our tradition, our lives would be as shaky as, well, as a fiddler on the roof!
Mama, where should we put this? Put them on my head by the stove, foolish girl. Where's Hava? She's in the barn milking. When will Papa be home?
Oh, it's almost Sabbath, and he worries a lot when he'll be home. All day long, riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mommy, you know Papa works hard.
But his horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your papa to me. I know him a little longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Sprinter, bring me some more potatoes. Hava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again. Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here. Oh.
Mama, Yenta's coming. She's down the road.
Maybe she's finally found a good match for you, Sonny. From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet? Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old. And he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry cannot be too particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
But after all, Mama, I'm not being...
Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to take the evil eye inside?
Golda, darling, I have to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news, once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside, no? Ah, good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda, I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, alone. Nobody to talk to, nothing to say to anybody. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure because, you know as well as I, he wasn't much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud, but better than nothing.
Good evening. Is that all right?
Well, she's busy. You can come back later.
Later! Oh, Model, I thought I heard.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
Okay. What does a poor little tailor Model want inside to?
They've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Marto, he's a nothing. That's what you said.
Children, they were blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold. Never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he wasn't much of a man, so what good if he never raised his voice? Ah, but what's the use of complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not gente. Not every woman in the world can be a gente. Well, I must repair my first at the table. So goodbye, Golda, and it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether, the horse will kick it to the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news, it's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man. I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man, you understand? Oh, of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Zeitel. No, this is our Saito. Yes, your Saito.
Oh, such a match for my Saito, but Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Saito.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. He's a good man, a wealthy man. True. So you'll tell me how it went. And you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which Lisa will pay, it gives me great satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Go finish washing the floor.
I wonder if Yento's found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model, the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Well, Saito, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me. And then after her, one for me. So if Yenta brings...
Oh, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves. She might bring someone wonderful, someone interesting, and well off, and important. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, I'll ring the bell. You ring the groom, slender and pale.
today I'm a horse. Oh, dear God. Why did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevye. Blessed me with 5 daughters and a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? You know, sometimes I think, when it's too quiet up there, well, you say to yourself, oh, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my old pal Tevye.
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
Oh, he was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the son will wait for you. I have something to tell you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and let us be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. I mean, after all, with your help, I am starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I understand, of course, it is no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would be so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I'd very well. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a penny, penny rich, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. And there'd be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each up with hands like a trumpets on the air, as if to say, kill it so oh. All day long I'm very well. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a penny rich, old idle man, I'd see my wife, my Golda, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to a heart's delight. And I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in! Screaming at her servants day and night. The most important men in town would come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the Wise. Oh, would you please, Reverend Tevye? Oh, pardon me, Reverend Tevye, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you're If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray. Maybe have a seat by the eastern wall, and I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all.
there it is. You forgot my order for the Sabbath.
I'm sorry, Reb Mordecai, a little accident with my horse.
Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Reb Mendel.
And you forgot my order for the Sabbath?
Oh, this is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Talking about news, there's terrible news from the outside world. Terrible.
What is it?
What does it say?
In a village called Rinjenka, all of the Jews were evicted. They were forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It didn't say. Maybe the Tsars wanted their land, maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Oh, man.
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was needed from the authorities.
Made the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Oh, man.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You sit around and curse and shatter, and don't do anything. They'll shatter your way to the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village?
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
The university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there's more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world?
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it'll land in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes from tapping in the outside world.
He's right.
He's right and he's right. How could they both be right?
You know what? You're also right.
He's right. He's wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath.
Oh, good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's order, my cheese!
Oh, but of course. So you're new in town, Reb Perchik. Perchik. So you're a newcomer here. Well, as Joseph said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that?
Oh, forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
You know, for a man with a slow tongue, he sure did talk a lot.
And the cheese!
Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I'm not a beggar.
It's a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday the wealth will be ours.
Oh, that would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who'll make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people,
Like you?
like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how do you expect to live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical!
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What kind of great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
I'm a very poor man. Food for lessons, good. Why don't you stay with us for the Sabbath? We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but somewhere it says something about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik from Kiev. Perchik, this is my eldest daughter, Zaitul.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is not mine. Perchik, this is Matzel Kamzoyon. He is.
Ah, so you did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik from Kiev. He'll be staying the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher. Girls, would you like to take lessons from him?
I am a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me, as the good book
The
said.
good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Marshall, you're also eating with us? Of course, and other blessings. I know two more. Spencer Bielka, get washed.
Mother Hilton.
All right, Halva, get the candlesticks. You can wash that side at the bottom. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevye, I have to tell you.
Shut up, I'm praying.
Lazar Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know, only that he says it's important.
About what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Tevye, don't be an ox. An important man sends a message. At least you can talk to him.
All right, after the Sabbath, I will talk to him.
Yes.
Mother, Yenta is here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match, and then it'll be two